You know who I'm talking about?
Oh yeah,
the guy from those commercials,
the hotel
Expedia
commercials.
or something like that.
Captain Obvious.
Not sponsored, by the way. If you jump in the water, you'll get wet. Thank you, Captain Obvious.
You're talking about what his beard looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with Movember. Now, again, thank you, Zoom, for giving some of us beardless and mustacheless, like, awesome-looking stuff, Aiden Willems and myself. We don't expect Sam to sport one, but I guess you could.
No, I think I'm good.
Do it. Do it.
I'm good. Bring your level up a bit more, Sam, if you can. And let's hear from Matt Steppen.
Hello. Oh, wrong one.
Stefan Wolf. Spiegler, sorry.
What is the level of the volume on my voice right now?
Give me 4 and 4. Well, you get loud, you get excited, you know. We are live. We're talking about interesting.
4 and 4. Is this 4 and 4? How does 4 and 4 sound?
That's not bad. A little bit more.
A little bit more. How about this? Is that better?
That's way better. Okay. So, when last we left our heroes. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of... Anyone?
Who's going to die first?
Age of Ashes.
Not the name of the podcast. That's the name of the adventure. What's the name of the actual podcast? Anybody?
The Elven Portal Podcast.
The Elven Portal Podcast.
There we go. I was.
Eventually, one day down the road, we will find ourselves in the midst of the Dwarven Portal Podcast.
But what about the Goblin Portal Podcast, eh?
That would require
Somebody hear
TPK.
something?
That would require TPK. Well, I had changed the name in the software, but it's still coming up Abomination Vault, so forgiveness for that. Hello, everyone. We're back. We're live on a Friday night, and we are going to try to give you a decisive show because, like, two episodes for a battle is enough, and we are in episode 3, and you guys are at the top of round 7. And it's an elephant's turn. Just to describe our top to bottom little village, pathway running through it, little well on the right side, buildings all around. Top left corner, we have an unconscious Niles, the cleric, and he has suffered the dying condition. And have you hit dying 1, 2, 3? Do we know where he's at?
I'm at 0 and wounded 1.
You got back up?
I'm at 0 and wounded 1.
Not dying?
Nope, because I stabilized.
Oh, when we were going through your last game.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's all right. Goblin dragged him off just a little bit. We have, is this what I'm seeing? Our Goblin Rogue behind Elephant, right? Yep. On the left. Our elephant is horizontal and has some strange, magnificently tusked, if I do say so myself, orc that has appeared out of nowhere, and he's lifted him in the air, and this orc is smacking him in the face. I don't know if he dropped you or not. If he put you down.
Oh, he dropped me.
He did. He dropped you and stepped on you, didn't he? Right? Right next to and adjacent to this elephant, but not facing it, facing south, and at the back of the other elephant, we have our Lady of the Bow, our Elven Ranger. And at the front of the next elephant, that's pointed south, and they're all in a tight proximity here, is a poor little wolf that I believe has been hoisted into the air. Down a well, a missing dwarf. And then south, about 30, 40 feet down in the village, we have our sorcerer and a new stranger that he has released from the logs. Did I miss anything? No?
No.
No. Okay. So.
Yeah, sounds pretty dismal to me.
As a free action, our first elephant drops the wolf and took fire from behind. And this thing, as we were saying, there's no facing... As far as I know, Joe, there's no like facing rules, right? This thing,
No.
This thing 180s and attempts to reach out with its trunk and pick up the archer that, and for the record, Sam, we did have you try to hesitate, try to get away, try to but in the end, it looked like it's like if you don't interfere, a lot of people are going to be dying and blood on your hands. Still had you flip a coin. This orc comes out of nowhere, the bushes, and bumps your shoulder and jumps in there, huzzah! And it's like, okay, it's kind of a do or die. So you join the fray at the end, been pumping arrows, but now, after actually a couple of good shots, this elephant has gained your attention. It reaches out with its trunk and grabs you with a 19? No, that's a miss. He missed. Tries to grab you with its trunk and misses. Oh, well. Well, I'm going to try that again, even if it's a -5. Elephant must do what elephant must do. Oh, that was a tusk I tried to hit you with. Well, even 21, that wouldn't hit you, would it?
Nope.
Okay. Here's the proper trunk. 27 grabs you, hoists you off the ground, and even with a -10, this creature just goes to town and tries to impale you on one of its tusks. As it does so, it gets caught up in your bow, pokes itself in the eye, and with a critical miss, not only does it lose its reaction for the entire rest of the round, it drops you. And that is Elephant 1 number done, but you are prone in front of it. Next, we have Albric Stonechucker, and then Elephant number 2. Albric, did you still have your illusion up and running, or did I stomp it? I know I stomped it, but did it disappear? That's why we're using the wolf?
Yeah, I think it disappeared. I think you made it go away.
Okay.
I tried.
That's all right.
I really tried.
It's all right. We can try now.
God. I don't know. Is there any way you can put a measuring tool to see the radius of a spell?
Yeah, there are those. If you right-click, down the bottom there'll be... Oh, sorry, top left, there'll be an arrow that says pointers.
Yep.
And then they'll give you shapes. So you have a cone shape you can draw and play around with, or squares, or, And then you should be able to drop one of these suckers and play around with it. So while he's deciding what's going to happen, let's talk about an elephant that is now so badly wounded from a little goblin and its orc friend in front of it. It goes completely ballistic rage, and it just runs straight forward, trampling both the elf and Glug Glug as it runs off to the corner of the map. You guys need to make reflex saves to suddenly dive aside.
Would that provoke an attack of opportunity?
Do you have attacks of opportunity as a rogue?
Oh, I don't.
Oh, sorry.
So?
In second edition, it's a feature. It's a class feature. Fighters get it for free. Now there are feats that will give them to you, but
I doubt
they've eliminated them.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. No,
it's been a while.
But yeah, normally if some creature but the good news is a lot of creatures don't have it either, right? So anyway,
yeah, that's fair.
As a full triple action, this thing runs off and can trample anything large or smaller with a DC of 24. So reflex saves, call them out.
31.
Diving aside.
12.
And Glug Glug?
12.
Not so lucky. That actually looks pretty cool because what do you call it? She's sort of on the right and does a tuck and roll, was down, So, damage for this is bludgeoning damage. 2d10 plus 9. So, Al, backing up time here, just in case you wanted to drop a spell on this elephant before he runs off.
Yeah, I'm going to full action magic missile it.
The one with its close to you, the butt one?
Yeah, the butt one.
Okay. Let's have it. Oh, let's just make sure you target the right one here.
I think I am on it.
Just to
Elephant 5.
I'm just going to re-up the targets just because, the thing's been glitchy. Had a lot of trouble with Fantasy Grounds in the downtime.
Yep.
Go ahead. You're good.
Cast magic missile at elephant 5.
Yeah.
And where's the damage? Here we go. This here. So that's and this is my empowered too. So I think empowered is 6 missiles. 1 additional missile with each action I spend. So 6 missiles at 1d4 plus 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5, then 3, then 4, then 2, then 3, then 3 for a total of a lot. 3, 3, 3 is 9. 4 is 13, 15, 20 points of damage.
Okay. You certainly have this thing's attention now, and giant scorch marks in its haunch, and you wound it badly, but it's just raging. Insert elephant rage noise here. You know, actually, I never cut out me prompting my own edits, so you actually have to suffer me prompting noises, or somebody will think, I mean, please someone make a noise, and there'll be them doing a noise, usually Messsina, and then I'll actually cut in like a legit noise, and it's just funny as hell. Nicely done, Al. Anything else?
Our noises aren't legit.
Can anybody do an elephant? Why do I think Aiden can do one?
I was good.
Oh, nice done, Spiegler.
That was
Never
pretty
mind.
good, actually.
Shut me up right there.
Terrifying.
Okay. Al, you done? You good?
Yeah, that's me.
Right. Next elephant charges. Bum, 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 bum. And the damage from today's trample is... glug glug. 24 points. And only 12 for Lady Archer, which I didn't target. So I'm going to do that manually for you. So Alethea takes 12 points. So she's taken 23. Glug Glug got nailed for 24 and is not sitting pretty. I still got half. You're fine. You're fine. You'll be fine. Anyway, Alethea, you are up. Low bracket, ready. You're on deck. What do you want to do, Alethea?
Well, I'd like to get away from being in front of this elephant.
Okay, you're still prone. I had you roll away because you got dropped on your butt. So you need an action to stand up.
Okay, so stand up.
Okay. And run away. All right. As far as I know, this thing doesn't have the kind of reaction. Oh, never mind. It lost its reaction anyway. Okay, where do you want to go?
I want to go behind it.
Okay.
Other way.
Do you just want to skirt around like past the opening where it's between it and the building, or?
Yep.
Okay. How far do you want to go? 20, 30. What's your movement? 25?
30.
30. Okay, so one move puts you now on its sort of back flank.
Yep.
Okay.
And keep going.
All right. Where do you want to go? Straight down?
Yeah. Towards the other building. While yelling at Reyna to move her butt.
Get out of there. Okay. And do you want her to your side or away?
Away.
Okay. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Hides in the buildings. That's 2 actions. Oh, 3 to get up. Okay. And
yeah.
Now you can move more. You got more movement if you want, but...
No, I'm good.
Okay. And that's you. Lobrak. You are up, sir. Glug Glug, get ready. You're on deck. Lobrak, what do you want to do? Paging Lobrak. Actually, I think if you guys, there's something in Zoom where you can actually set the mute, and then you add a tick, and you can actually hit spacebar to talk. That's easier.
And that's fair. I was reading rules, but I will take my first action to move into place in front of the elephant, and I will use my next 2 actions to slash twice with my dog slicer.
Okay. Now again, this thing has reach of 15 foot and would trigger attack of opportunity, but I'm not sure if this thing automatically gets attack of opportunity. Plus, because of the critical poke in the eye, I've lost my reaction for the turn, following up on what you were asking earlier. A slice, and what'd you get?
25 to hit.
Yes. Have you targeted this dude? Just make sure you got the right target here.
Yes, elephant 5.
All right. It's like a...
Nope. I went back to elephant 14. think I might have been targeting the wrong one.
Here, I got you. There you go.
Still learning Fantasy Grounds.
That's fine.
However many months or years later it's been.
So I need to give myself 12 points back.
Yes, 12 points back.
Okay.
And then you could just say that the 12 points went to the other one instead.
See, I was going to let him reroll some epic damage, but yeah. We'll do that. I'll put it on the other dude. Good hit, Chamberlain! Right. What else you
Is
got?
this elephant flat-footed?
No, it's not being flanked.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
But the gouged out eye doesn't do that?
It was just poke me in the eye for flavor. It's a little red. I'm blinking it away. It was a critical fail, so...
Gotcha. 16, which misses.
Go to Messina's house, pick up his kid. Kid immediately pokes you in the eye. If you're lucky, he hasn't been poking the dog, you get pink eye. You do kind of blink it away, but you might drop the kid, so, you know, but it's not gouged.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Anyway, however, this elephant looks like he's flat-footed, and I should remove that condition. Is that why you're asking?
Yes.
What did you hit me with? Because maybe you did not.
Hit you with a 25?
Where's my conditions? Why can't I get rid of them? There we go. That probably hits anyway. Yes, it hits.
Okay.
Damn it, both my elephants are flat-footed. Well, we had them flanked last game, that's why. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were saying?
That was done.
That you are done. Glug Glug. Is that Mr. Glug Glug, or was your father Mr. Glug Glug, or what should we call you?
Glug.
Okay. So it's a misunderstanding. You just have the one name, but when they say your name is Glug, and you say yes, and then they say your last name, and you get confused, and you just repeat the first name. Is that why it's Glug Glug? Is that how this is going down?
Glug glug.
Yeah.
Glug. Glug glug. Glug glug glug.
Gotcha.
All right, it's like halfway between squares. I don't think it matters too much. I want to move 5, 10, 15, 20 to there and attack it from the side.
To there? Could you be more descriptive?
Oh, I moved myself. I don't know if it counts.
Oh yeah. I just you move yourself over to the west. So
Oh,
to the
that's
left,
true
like,
for,
say west or left or
audio.
yeah.
I moved to the west side of the elephant.
There's-
I still appear to be attached. I've got like a 30-foot line drawn to the other elephant. I don't know how to make that stop.
Oh, it's a targeting thing. I'll look after for you.
So control click the elephant.
Thank you.
Okay. Anyway, I've switched your targets for you.
And then control click the other one.
Yeah. I've cleared your targets and targeted your new dudes. What do you want to do?
I'm going to attack it with my greatsword.
Okay.
25.
That is a hit.
For 11 damage.
Ouch. Right in the scorch marks. This thing's really pissed.
I'll attack it, and with my last, I'll attack again.
I was going to turn around because of the scorch marks, but now I'm just going to turn halfway around and look at you. -5 because of your large weapon. Or take the next dice box over, right?
Right.
Because it does the
I'm trying
penalties
to
for you.
double click on it. There it goes. 23
That actually hits.
for 18 points of damage.
He sticks his sword in the side of this magnificent beast. And a sad... like some Tarzan is mourning. And yeah, thanks. Thanks, Felix. The air comes out of it. That's what that sounds like. It was all the air comes out of this inflated elephant.
Inflated the balloon.
It just deflated the elephant, man. And Mr. Elephant 5 falls over. Can I have a reflex save so it doesn't fall on top of you? Knife goes in, guts come out, and as you pull out, you're kind of pulling it.
Is that for both me and the goblin?
No, it pulls. I only fall sideways. Actually, you know what it does? It doesn't. I'm just being a dick. It majestically takes a knee and then lets out that long Spiegler, if you could please.
Not again.
Oh, come on. It's totally worth it. It lets out a very long. Okay. Just as Stefan pops his head up out of the well, gets blasted the rear of this thing. All the air coming out, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what happens when you die.
That's gnarly.
No! That's what he gets for leaving my show and then begging to come back.
Then he should have to have a reflex save to see if he loses his grip by the massive blast of wind.
I was going to say fortitude save.
Fortitude save for poison. Oh, yeah, he nailed it.
31.
I'm sorry, little fella.
22 for fortitude.
He's all good.
Are y'all all right?
Anyway, Glug Glug, you moved 2 stabs and you're done?
Smelt worse.
Unless you're giving me extra actions.
No.
Y'all all right?
The battle continues.
I would just look around. Well, what I would do, speaking of free action.
Oh, yeah.
Then I would simply say, Raina's coming back. Y'all should clear out and let them things go. Y'all all right?
Okay. I just realized Raina had her own turn, so I'm actually having her. And she runs off now. Right. Stefan Oakart.
Good dog.
Pops his head out of the well. Time to see one of these things fall over and
Oh
gets
no,
blasted in the
I
face.
think I'm gonna retch from that one.
And you know what? Don't worry about any climb checks. I'll hand wave those, you know. Messsina's not here.
You sure?
Oh, yeah. Nah, it's fine. Messsina's not here.
Climb check?
Nah, it's okay.
We can do a climb check.
Yeah, you want? Nah, it's all right.
Alright, no climb.
Climb out. Spam me a bunch. Fine. Actually did talk to Messsina, phoned him up and said, you know, when he comes out of that well, I'm going to hand wave the climb checks just to stick it to you. He thought it was hilarious.
That's just athletics.
Yep. 24. 24.
24.
Keep going.
I didn't go down that far.
It's a 60-foot well.
24.
You're good.
20.
Okay, you're there. He's climbing like into the air, like a like he's doing the mime thing, and yet he still rises up. Well, it's like the wall,
like how the ninjas climb in those like action movies.
Oh, they just run in the wall. The wire pulls them up. What I was thinking of, you know how you do the fake elevator stairs behind the couch? Like you can't see the lower half of his body, so he's obviously clinging with his feet, but he's just making the climbing with his hands in the air as if he was rising out. It's entertainer. So, popping up out of the well from several rounds ago, where you're climbing. Oakart, it's your go. What do you want to do?
Well, it looks like they've got that one under control.
You guys can hear the other one. Like it's buildings, trees, bump, 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 bump. Like it's just
yeah,
nothing stopping it.
I'm not gonna try to chase or anything.
Okay.
Can I like coup de grace this one on the ground? Make sure it's dead.
Yeah, I'll allow that. Considering you popped up right next to it.
Like, let me just make sure that thing's dead there.
Just run into the
whack it with my maul.
Run into the neck. Okay.
And then I'll just hold.
You want to see some really good maul to the headshots? Do you guys remember the TV show Bright on Netflix? Modern day orcs and elves that could use a wand and
the one with Will Smith.
Yeah, they made an anime movie.
I enjoyed it.
They made an anime movie based on the same idea in Edo period Japan with a slightly different storyline. The orc is twice as big and has this frickin' morning star, and he just goes to town. It's such a great weapon. Imagine a morning star that's on a long spear haft, and the top of the morning star, which is its sort of long, bulbous, what do you call it, spike-ish neck, right? It looks like a very long golf jacket, right? On the top is like horned blade, and the dude just goes to town with us through the whole movie. It's epically good. Anyway. Stefan Oakart, taking all his actions to mercy kill the poor noble beast. And then says, just to make sure it's dead. Niles.
Yes.
No more dreamscape for you. You stabilized.
I'm up.
You're at 0. And you're wounded 1, but if you stabilize, don't you need actual like magical healing to come back, or care, or medicine, or something?
Yeah, I need some type of healing. Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm just taking a dirt nap. So.
Okay, nap away, sir. Sorry. It ain't over yet. Our next elephant is from Wisconsin. Anyway, so the elephant that is here, I will remove from the board. just to so we don't get them confused. Which brings us to Al. Al's now top of the initiative.
Woo!
Yes.
That other elephant's gone. Just charged off into the bush.
I'm still on the map. I go next. I'm still enraged.
65. What is my range? Yeah, I can do that. All right, fire out my last magic missile. Put the poor thing out of its misery.
Okay. Have a perception check. The buildings are down. Actually, you want to just hold an action until he comes back? You know what I mean? Like delay, and then if he comes back, you shoot him, right?
Doesn't seem very efficient now, does it?
Well, you might miss because you need.
What
line
if
of
it
sight.
comes back and runs through my friends again?
Yeah, but you can actually trigger an action.
Oh, that's true.
You know, like no, sorry, not delay an action. You can. What's the word I'm looking for, Joe?
Hold an action.
Ready in action.
Ready in action.
Ready in action. He
To
comes.
cast magic missile upon the beast if it comes back.
Okay, so that's you held.
That is what I do.
Okay, this thing charges off into the bush, and sure enough, you know, turns around and comes back and is charging right at Lobrak. And as soon as charging backwards. 1 second. Do.
I don't know
There we go.
which end Lobrak wouldn't want to see more.
Charging.
Terrifying.
This comes along the top of the map, charging for another trample, and a 90 degree is going to like squish both Lobrak or whatever, and you fire your guns, and let's have them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What's the damage from the first
2,
missile?
4, 2.
Okay. As soon as the first missile hits, right in the face, this thing goes down and does the double knee tusk down power slide and comes to a skidding halt, just enough for Lobrak to lift his leg and place his foot on the tusk, smiling, dead at its feet.
And don't forget the rest of the missiles come down like
Yeah,
fireworks
and then thank you. I'm gonna give you your own show. You don't shut up. I've given people their own DM chair for less, man. You be careful. It's not a pretty thing. Oh, you think it'd be fun? Oh yeah, no, it's not. No, seriously. As Spiegler said, you get so excited in the moment, eh? A rain of missiles come down, you know, all around Lobrak. He's like making O-holes with his arms and stuff, and wipe this.
So he's doing the pistols in the air.
Yeah. These poor innocent
finger guns.
Okay, I'm going to stay in combat because I still think there is a very upset creature, and it's her go. The plan was run. You ran. They came back and wasted these poor things, and only out of personal honor and protection of a sentient life form, and one of your party members. One ran off with a gorilla on a honeymoon. The other one's in front of you that started the fight. Alethea.
Well, I'm not going to shoot him this time. I am going to call my wolf back, though,
Okay.
so I can take care of her.
Okay. Oh, no, you don't have to shoot him. But I did want to sort of like lay out all that, because you've kind of like, you're in the battle, you're out of the battle, you're in the battle, just, you know, not tell you how to feel, but...
No, I'm mad. Very, very mad.
You know.
Lobrak is already on my shit list.
Your people will be very upset, and these guys are going to lose influence points when they learn that they've killed these noble beasts. But wolf comes first. Do you have medicine?
Yes.
Everyone crowds the wolf. Screw Niles. Medicine checks all around, aiding a number. Aiding another. Okay. Because it's about to be a cluster of conversations. So keeping initiative, even though it's not, you know, Alethea begins tending to her wolf. Can I have a medicine check? Lobrak, what do? It'd be the first thing you do at the end of the battle. Or say.
I would actually walk back over to Niles.
No coup de grace?
Hey, you don't know what I'm pulling out.
Oh, okay.
But no, I'll pull out a minor healing potion out of my bag.
Oh, I meant on the elephant, not one still. I was talking about the elephant.
I thought you meant Niles. I was like, I mean, that's probably pretty fair.
What?
But
No, I'm scared that you didn't flinch, that you thought it was Niles and not the elephant. Now I'm upset. Oh my god. I'm taking us out of battle screen. This is very upsetting.
All right.
Yeah, so you heal 1d8.
So you're tending to Niles?
I mean, I'm dropping a healing potion down his throat.
Okay.
Whether he swallows is up to him.
I don't know. Do you spit or swallow, Joe?
I don't know. I'm taking a dirt nap.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What my body does when it's unconscious is not my fault.
So, no, it's cool. It's cool. He's sleeping, and Low Cosby here is feeding him a drink. Let's have that dice. Let's have that dice roll, Aiden. Next,
I got an 8 on the 1d8.
okay. There you go. We'll give those hit points to Niles as eyes flutter open. Glug Glug was asking if everyone was okay. A dwarf pops out of a well that you never saw before and finishes the beast. There's another dwarf south of you. There's an elf, a pissed off looking elven ranger that's tending to her. Sorry, did you call the wolf or come to her?
I called her.
Oh, okay. Wolf came to you. So taking in your surroundings, dwarf, 2 dwarves, elf, a goblin behind you disappears into the bush. Starts, all you hear around the corners, hey, hey, hey. Got a potion for you, Niles. No, don't spit. Just swallow. That's right. There you go. Massage in the throat. Anyway.
Don't worry if it feels chalky.
Yeah. Considering like the Fat Albert story about playing Buck Buck and you guys got trampled by elephants, I just thought it suited. Anyway, sorry. Glug Glug, what do you do? What do you say?
Hey, y'all. Why were you fighting the elephants?
They're vicious carnivores. Don't forget about your dubious knowledge. You forgot that, didn't you?
What? No, I have it up.
The dubious knowledge, how sometimes, like, because you roll, I had to tell you something good and something bullshit. And we just established they were vegetarians, like 2 turns earlier on Aiden's turn. So I, like, totally made it off going, and they're vicious carnivores, right? But that's what you believe, so sorry.
That's right. Yeah, I totally forgot about my dubious knowledge.
Again, sorry for telling everyone how they should feel. It's your character. Go on.
No, what brings y'all out here?
Stefan.
Are any of y'all elves? I'm not. This is Doug asking in front of me.
Yes.
Whether or not there are any
I'm an
elves
elf.
present.
A female elf to the south. You know, as far as I don't know if you know the difference between a mainland elf and UKJ elf. They do look and dress differently. Where are you from, Glug Glug?
Are
you from Belkson or are you like from here?
I'm from Orktown.
Okay.
But I've been working here, part time.
The half orc demon hunters you work with describe the UKJ as tan-skinned, scantily clad natives. This is a pale, red-headed, leather-armored, composite boat, like modern gear with a wolf. Well, she's glaring at everybody. She's glaring past you at the goblin.
Of her. Yeah.
Stefan pops up. Niles pops up. Guys, you have the floor. Feel free.
Oh, lads. I don't think the elves are gonna take kindly to this. Lassie, come here a second.
Could you come here to me? I'm still trying to tend to my wolf.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Maybe I could be of some assistance.
Yeah.
I'll pull out my
She kind of
my healer's tools.
Kind of buggered it with a 13.
Yeah.
I'll lean over to Lowbrack and
I don't know how good my healing is. I think it's okay though.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad. I'll take a shot at tending to the wolf.
Is she your boss?
You go.
These are
With
her
a 12.
You gonna go chase Cosby around the corner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, kinda.
12, huh? Nope.
Yeah.
You can tell though, basically, that this thing has taken 24 points. It has 28 left. Like she's in bad shape, Alethea, but you know, she's been through worse. She's not on her last legs.
Oh, I know she's been through worse.
Okay.
I'd just rather heal her in case something else comes out of the woods.
Oh no! I'm
Jungle.
just saying. Wasn't sure if you were up on her current status.
Yeah, I can see her.
Okay.
Then I'll stand up and look. Where's Niles? Where's the wee one?
I have no idea. I've lost track of Niles during the fight. And Lobrak, I could care less.
I'd
He's
like
over
to
here.
apologize to you on his behalf, but I think I'll bring the wee one back here, and you can hear the words out of his mouth. And I'll go trudging off in the right directions. And as soon as I get a little bit past them, I'll be like, "Oi, lads! Didn't I tell you to run away? You'd best be dead around that corner." Come around the corner. Just see the sprawled out Niles. I didn't mean it.
Oh no!
out.
Niles' mom is gonna. Oh wait a minute, we don't know Niles' mom.
He's not dead yet. Not on my watch, at least. And I'll actually pop out a second potion and pour it down his throat.
Oh, it's all good. All good. Save that for people who need it.
Speaking of Niles,
Jim was losing a leg. I think that's you.
sorry. So did we give? Or did you put on your dude? We give you 8 points.
Yeah.
Okay, 8 points for you. And then are you guys going to try to do a whole bunch of medicine on each other?
I will do it to everybody.
Okay, so
Let the healer heal us. Probably a good
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
okay, so everyone gather around.
Everybody gather around.
I'll do myself first.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay,
Holy Spirit, activate.
so
Sorry.
D8 on you, or 2 actions, D8 plus 8 on you, or do the big channeling burst, love for all.
No, I'm going to do medicine first.
Okay.
Why waste magic when I can do it for free?
Well, I said they were down and dying. I never said they were dead. Oh, wait, no. We horse chopped one, but not the other. Because if you burst, you could actually wake that elephant. And then the elves would only be half as pissed.
Yeah,
it's
and
it's
I'll,
Niles gets up, pulls the rapier right through an eye. That's not happening. Okay, back to healing,
Yeah.
everybody. All right.
just give me one.
Anybody
I just
else
have to
hurt?
Read.
Everybody's hurt.
Everybody's hurt. Almost.
I think Al's the only
Oh.
guy at full.
I'm not hurt.
Because it was a run away that nobody heard.
Smart. It's called smart.
Once again, the dwarves land on top.
Right.
Also,
So what was you doing down the well?
yeah, I was gonna say it's like Ron Weasley. Good thing we didn't panic. You know, it comes back in the end to claim the glory. There you go.
I think I might have tripped a sleeping trap or something, and I might have missed something. Sorry about that.
As much as I was teasing you, he was following orders. You said run. He ducked and covered.
Yeah, it's true.
I can't give him.
Nope. No, I
I
wouldn't.
thought
hold
if I
against him
waited there
either.
long enough, they
And
would
then-
just go off
and then
start
I,
eating some leaves.
As soon as Niall starts like tending to his healing duties, I'm gonna walk up to Lobreck, grab him by the tip of his ear, take him off into the bush. Come along, little one. We need to have a word in private.
Okay.
Are you hurt at all?
A little bit.
All right, so I'll hand you an elixir of life.
What does that do?
It is 1d6 plus 1 hit points.
Roll him. Slop it in you if you want it. He loses. This particular dwarf loses potency with his Cosby drinks after 24 hours. So you gotta get. You gotta get
chug
it.
it. Okay.
You gotta.
So there's your 2 points of health.
I'll give it to him. There
That's
you go.
all he deserves.
There you
That's
go.
all he deserves. So, and I'll pull him as soon as I'm out of earshot of everyone.
Yeah.
I'll let him go, and I'll be like, "Now I don't care what you have to do. Lie, I don't care. You have got to go back there and apologize to that wee lassie, or she's going to slit your throat in the sleep."
What did I even really do?
We were not supposed. Like, do you have any idea what the elves are going to do to us when we get back there? They love this forest, lad. We shouldn't even chop down a tree. Avoid the flowers. Don't kill an ant. We won't survive long out here without their help.
And that's fair. Look, honestly, I get hit pretty hard. I don't quite remember what happened from the beginning.
Right, so it doesn't matter. Just apologize. Say you freaked out. I mean, it's understandable. Look at the size difference. And just apologize. Act like you care.
All right.
Or else she's going to be skewering us. I'm telling you, lad.
He is a little punch
We
drunk.
won't survive the night. She's crazy.
She's right behind me, isn't she? Yeah. She just pops up behind him. It's right there. Whispering like within 30 feet of Elf is pointless. Like, Alethia's getting all of this.
Hear it all.
So.
Oh no, I would pull him out of earshot.
Okay.
I'm no fool.
Before you guys get comfortable and lower your guard to do medicine checks, there is a stranger among us. Who is actually patiently waiting for you guys to, like, acknowledge him. He spoke to you, all went around a corner. He's just
I went down a
I
well
had to
for
deal-
5 minutes and I come back and there's bloody orc. What's going on?
Had to deal with some party diplomacy.
You said your name was Glug? Nice to meet you. Thanks for the help with the elephants.
No problem. Why were you in the well?
Again, cousin said run and that was the closest and safest spot I could find.
I heard the noise in the woods and came this way. I'm with a group of half-orcs up the other way and was out scouting ahead.
Elf's pulling out her hair. It's not a forest, Al. It's not the woods, orc. It's a jungle. She's the only one trained in nature, and that's the only one I can talk to.
Oh, the dysentery has proven just how jungle this is.
Thank you. I almost forgot. About my notes about diseases and stuff, because although you guys seem to have conquered the dysentery, someone got infected with a new disease, and then we ran off and we put the show down, and I have it in my notes. Thank you so much, Doug. I knew I invited you to the show for something. Where are we?
Thanks, Doug.
My apologies.
Whoever it's gonna be me.
Whoever I just tortured with that, my apologies.
Sorry, continue amongst yourselves. I'm just happily looking at malaria.
We've had quite a few run-ins with the runs, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's going for
more
your
of
boy.
her kind here? Are there more of her kind with y'all, or I didn't know if you all were here on their behalf or not.
Well, yeah, we are familiar with the elves of this jungle. We are on a search for the some cultists. They've been. Oh, I can't remember
you guys,
for the life of me.
the elves can't
what they're
enter their
doing
own
down here.
forest because they're turning blind
Yeah.
by some sort of magic. They want you guys to investigate in their stead.
But I assume you're not like saying that straight up to me.
I'm just reminding the players it has been a while.
Right.
Yeah. I
said.
basically explained what Jeff just said. Like my character does to you.
Pikachu territory is really, really weird. It's not normally empty. We're here searching the Kishi.
There are people that say, I wish sometimes Jeff would just shut up. He's ruining so many role-playing moments. Hear those crickets, ladies and gentlemen? This is why. I can't leave them alone. So what do you guys want to do now? How about spamming some medicine? Feel the love. Can our new friend do anything to help himself or each other? No. There's a lot of hit points going on here. Actually, Niles has 60 hits. You've got 54, Glug. Rain at 24, low bracket 25, Alethea herself at 23, and the dwarves look shiny and new.
Yep.
save some
I'd
welder.
be able to help, but I'm not trained in medicine.
I meant your champion, right?
I've already used my lay on hands in the middle of that fight.
Oh, did you? So I guess it has been a while. I believe you. Oh, right.
So I'd be more hurt right now than. Ooh, nice roll.
Yay.
Call it out.
Okay, natural 20 for 34.
Thank you.
So that would be a crit.
Yeah.
Success.
Oh, who's that going to?
That's to me.
Me.
I stated me first.
I know. Me, because I hate these
For
guys.
everybody else.
I was kind of hoping for that.
Are you gonna?
Well, what about me? I brought you back.
Are you gonna extend it by like the hour or whatever, so you get double?
18. No, I don't need to. Because I have feats. I can do it every 10 minutes. So to everybody. So a big whopping 18 for me. Yay.
Okay.
Next. Who's next?
I've got a few potions. I got a few more of those elixirs of life to hand out if anybody wants to quaff a couple D6 plus 1 potions. Anybody like a little hurt?
I believe we were trying to help the wolf. Was really bad.
Yeah, I'll go dump some potions down the wolf's throat.
Yeah, so let's make friends with our mad elf friend, right?
That's actually a really good idea. I'd use them all.
So,
pardon me.
Yeah, Niles, it's 24. Where are you directing it?
Whoever's next. I have no idea.
Worst?
Who's around me?
So. I would gesture towards Alethea and Reyna. Is like, well,
okay.
Lady's next.
All right, lady then.
Okay.
Sorry, not as good. That's just a normal success. So.
And
it takes forever to roll. 7. Mind you, this is just medicine check. This isn't magical. So.
Okay.
Who's next?
The wolf.
Rada's puppy gets 15 hit points.
Oh, sweet.
Or sorry, not Rada's puppy. Alethea's puppy. Reyna.
Aletha, are you gonna let this? Dwarf? The dwarf comes near and stretches out his arm with a potion towards your wolf, opening the robe just a bit. Tiny little eyes peer out, and your wolf goes nuts.
I'll tell her, like, Reyna, it's okay. We like Elbrick.
But nose pointing at his robes.
I'll go over to her and hold my hand out to Elbrick for the potion.
She obeys you, but she's just glaring at him. Just
try to see what's in the rope.
Tiny little red peering eyes. And some respectable chest hair from a beard or...
Oh, no. He doesn't live in my robe. He lives in my shadow.
Yeah. The shadow, like the dark, like I remember, like that's why I just say you can only see the eyes. So I thought, oh, there's like there's the shadow of the cut.
No, it's like my personal
pocket?
Shadow.
All right, he's grabbed.
No, like my shadow.
Okay, like behind
on
you
the ground from the sun.
Yeah, what is it? The time I reincarnated as a slime, the big wolf jumps in the shadow. Okay,
Ranga.
All right, so the wolf's staring down at the shadow.
And 2 little red beady eyes are going back.
Yeah.
And all you hear is the cutest little.
It's really weird because the little eyes start at like hang around the head where eyes would be, but then they go right down to like his waist and his ball level, and it just looks. Anyway,
just look at Elbrick. Look back at Reyna. We're good with the potion.
All right. Oh, and then I'm gonna remember. I saved some like refugee guy. Where's he?
He's taking a squat, just sat down. He's weeping.
I'll head back to him.
My people. Anybody speak? What is the native language in the Gurundi jungle? What is the native language? Anyone take a guess?
It's probably Mawagi would be the right guess.
Yeah. Like, does anybody speak Mwangi? Mwangi? Marango? Marangi? Maranga? Dance, monkey, dance. Can anyone speak to this guy? He's speaking a foreign language. Anyone speak the language of the jungle?
Got Common, Draconic, and Dwarven.
You guys could test him. Maybe just because he's speaking one language doesn't mean he doesn't understand other languages.
Yep, I'll do that. I'll be nice. I'll be a little gentle. Excuse me. Are you all right? Are you hurt?
The man is in shock. Like, he got the log off him, you know, all that stuff fell on him. And as well as, like, you know, there are bodies of cultists around that look like burnt baboon and something reptilian. His home is destroyed, this little village, and the native creature they made friends with has flown into a rage, and we pulled him from the wreckage just in time for him to stand there and watch you kill and finish off both of them. So he's just sitting down in a pile weeping now. He's given up on life. And you go, there, we saved you from the cultists, you know, like,
like the Rancor owner in Return of the
yes,
Jedi.
yeah, ooh, you know.
The other side of the coin.
Well, I don't speak your language, right? So place burns down, chaos, people fled, people die, I get trapped in wreckage, the elephants go nuts, all these weird-looking people show up and kill them after they free me. This is torture. He's just sitting there weeping. Anyway, you force him to look up at you and, hey, you know, speak my language. Are you okay? Whatever. But he's obviously in shock.
I'll leave him to his sorrow for a moment, head back to Alethea.
Okay.
Really, really sorry about this. I don't know what got into the wee blagger. He shouldn't have done it. But the damage is done, and in the end it came down to them or us. I don't regret doing it.
I do understand. It's hard. We should have fled, but I do understand.
Are there some rights or something we should do?
Well, now that Reyna is dealt with, I will go and
Okay.
say farewell.
To the elephant?
Yes.
Knowledge,
Yeah.
knowledge, nature, knowledge, religion.
$19 for nature.
Okay. Do you have any religious beliefs based on your class? Or any training in religion?
I don't have any training in religion.
Okay. If you want to make it a holy thing, you could basically make a roll untrained. As far as nature goes, this is just cycle of life. Now, obviously, as I wouldn't say that we're predators, but something this big goes down, a lot of people are going to eat well tonight. The buzzards, that type of thing. Like, the body will be consumed by the jungle rather rapidly. You don't need to
More
dig.
like saying my thank yous.
However, traditionally, when elephants get really old, they migrate to a special place away. The mythical, mysterious elephant graveyards.
Graveyard.
Type of thing. And then just fall over. And that's why you don't find, like, big elephant carcasses lying around that get taken down. However, moving these things would be nigh impossible.
No, I don't want to move them or anything. Like I said, I would more like to say thank you for.
Oh yeah, no, just filling
Your part to play.
filling your brain with facts from the 19 of nature.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Well, if you just take the tusks, you're a poacher. If you promise to use every part of the animal, at least you could chop it up to good hunting.
No poaching, unless anybody wants to try and use the different parts of this animal.
Sorry.
I just want to rest my hand on each of their foreheads and say thank you, brother, for your service in the kingdom.
Okay. That's good.
Ma'am, we do tend to take a haunch when we participate in the kill.
Yeah, like this is good eating. This is what I'm talking about, like using every part of the animal. Okay, it was a bit over the top, but
I'm sorry I had to kill it, but y'all were in danger.
he had a tusk complex. He felt inferior, had to die.
You're more than entitled.
Yeah, you're more than
for 2
welcome.
apiece.
I will go over and very respectfully, however respectfully you can
Yeah.
cut into.
No dancing,
haunch
no exclamations of whoop or whoopee. Yeah, I get it.
No, very clinical, as if I've done this before.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure that might
Knowledge survival.
work people.
Who's got survival? Make us some good old elephant steaks. We do have a
I'm
journey.
trained in
That's
that,
me.
Now, you do have, like, you don't know what would taste good on an elephant, but if you slaughter this thing like a cow, or at least take something to eat with you, you could try different meats, you know.
I got a 29 for survival, so.
Okay.
Remember, I've been doing most of the foraging.
Yep. And,
Oh, Raina got a 30.
Okay.
Nice.
Raina can actually,
She gets in there. and
Yeah.
rips
She just
off
jumps
a
in and
giant-
starts mowing.
No, Spiegler's been bulldozing her survival checks to keep you guys alive. You see the little wicked grin when she rolled that 30 on Spiegler? Like, yeah, about time. I know what she's about.
Finally.
Shows you the choice cuts. You know, given the toughness and the overall age of the animal, I think we should cut here, not here.
Marina looks at me, then looks at it, and like lifts a paw and looks at me again. It's like, this spot, cut here.
Lobrak calls out, "Don't forget the trunk. It's actually really good." And his head goes back down into his hands, but you can see drool like coming out of the deer helmet. Because he's like, I want to eat, but I really shouldn't.
So do we get to have elephant tonight, or out of respect for the dead, do we wait a night, or he's just salivating while he's
More out of,
pondering?
I don't want to piss off the elf even more.
Oh, Brack just gets bark for the night.
You're now a vegetarian. Oh,
I'd like to take enough so that I can take some back to my my party.
yeah.
Nobody tell the elves we ate these.
So you asked them, you know, what they're doing out here. You guys asked this guy how he got out here, because he's not carrying gear. Like, he's not carrying camping gear. He's got a pack, so he's got water and rations and stuff, but he doesn't have like all the tents and crap you guys have.
Yeah.
Glug glug? Or...
Yeah, glug glug. Like, as our survivalists, Stefan and Aletha could tell you that he's probably like, there's probably a base camp or others. He's like a scout or something, because he's geared up to like.
Yeah, I was gonna ask him actually. Like, glug glug, are you going back? Are you sticking with us? What's, because we're gonna keep searching for the source of this magic disturbance. What are you saying?
Well, I'm out here hunting the Kishi Itoru.
The Kishi Itoru?
Have you seen it?
I don't know. Have we, Alithia? Have you seen something like that?
Jeff, do we know what this looks like?
I was just going to say, I'm sorry, what is this?
Well, there's no knowledge plane, so I'm thinking this would fall under knowledge occult.
I mean, I would know what it would look like.
Yeah.
But so that I could describe it. I would imagine that there's no reason I need to roll to know what it looks like given my background.
It looks like a person.
Oh.
Yes. Stepan, knowledge nature. Never heard of anything like that in the natural world. Anyone have occult?
I'm not trained in it.
Then probably
Not trained.
No. Glug glug. You want to elaborate on what this thing might be?
Well, how about society? I only got a 3 plus 8, 11.
It mauled my nephew, and I refuse to return home until I've killed it.
Well, that's
followed it into
a
here.
noble quest there.
Yeah. Doug, do you have the notes on like what this?
I do.
What
I have them up.
What this thing is?
No,
What it's classified as. Don't forget, there's a title to your party. They are hunting a.
Oh, the Rankin Demon Hunters.
Yeah. He starts speaking to you of a demon that looks like a person that can transform into a terrible hyena-like jackal-headed beast with sharp long claws and rip people to shreds. It poses as a man, but is a terrible, terrible duality to this creature, because as one face folds over, the other head comes out of the back of its head. It doesn't shift like a werewolf. It actually is both at the same time.
Now, I don't know.
What, was that the blonde guy we saw back there?
Yeah, maybe.
We have killed him?
So while you guys are listening to the orc champion talk about hunting demons, can I have a perception check all around? Because I'm pretty sure the bushes just rustled.
16.
20.
22 for me and 12 for Reina.
Okay. 22, Alethea. Albric, 20. A dark, shadowy, vegetation-covered mound starts shifting towards you, going from tree to tree, just on the edge of the village line. It comes forth and does not step into the sunlight. It stays within the shadow of the massive over canopy. You cannot see its face. It is covered in mud and vegetation, but it moves like a humanoid. Could this possibly be the demon? What do you guys do?
I'm going to pull my bow
Okay.
and yell at everybody.
Okay.
Just go jump back down the well.
I'm going to hold you to that.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm
sorry, he's gone. He's already gone. Captain Braveheart.
Lobrak sees Bo come up. He hits the dirt like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
She did say she used an action to warn you guys.
Yeah, and then I guess I'll shoot if I still have that action.
Okay, shoot. Bull comes out. She draws fire like Cadmus and warns you
32.
as she
Natural 20.
as she loosens the arrow. Okay, she hits this sucker center mass. The creature says what? How much damage are we talking?
It's a deadly.
Yeah.
No,
D10
that's a
on you.
crit.
Yeah.
So,
So 2d8 plus d10.
try 2d10. It's deadly.
You should have
critted.
done a dice size.
I'm pretty sure she critted.
I thought it was 2d8 for the crit, and because it's deadly, you add another d10.
No.
Okay, so
Everything changes to d10.
okay, so ignore the 8, give me 2d10. Give us 2d10.
Yeah, I'm trying. It's not working for me.
Hey, you know who, sitting there in the wings that just showed up. You are the voice of this creature about to be struck center chest by, for days you've wandered in search of your goal and have become one with the wilderness because of your new skill set.
It's called a surgeon, you daft fool. Get it straight. I told you this several times during the monologue, and I told you to leave me alone. Why'd you follow me this entire time? I go to this journey so I didn't have to chit-chat with my cousins. All of a sudden, you came along with me this entire time. So for a soul journey adventure by myself to feel like we're going on. Damn narrator.
So he's talking to nobody, and then suddenly you notice an arrow sprouting out of your chest.
Ah!
Luckily for you, only 7 points of damage because she really rolled badly with those the second
Yes,
time
I
around.
did.
Where is that one, narrator?
Is that Mural? Muros! Is that Mural? Cousin! Goes trucking off towards the bushes.
Wow,
'cause he
that
recognizes
microphone
that
does
voice
not
anywhere.
that mic does not like volume. It just peaked like mad. It was good though.
Oh, sorry.
No, it sounded like you came from far away.
Yeah, that was funny.
Al launches himself at this mud mound, and as he shakes him and they lift each other up, swaths of scrapes come off, and the hood comes back, and you see a very enough crap falls off this dwarf, and he lets go of a big poncho and like a raincoat, heavy raincoat that goes right down to his knees. Now you remember the poncho that Miros gave you, and your signature poncho as a survivalist that Stefan carries, right? You look like Wild West poncho, like you put your arms up and it looks like a big triangle umbrella, right?
Yeah.
Miros doused you with water and sent you through the gauntlet, right? Learning from that, Miros has went out and purchased and sewn together a coat that not only goes to his knees, but he's sewn like a skirt around it. It goes like practically right to the ground. So he looks like this big shambling mound. But for fire coverage to get through that gauntlet, dirt against fire, water, and he just never took it off. This is how he gets through the gauntlet.
Cousin, what is that smell? Oh,
Oi. Musk. Like, it's good for you. It lets you assert dominance from a distance.
you need to take a bath.
No. We have predators abound around us.
You'll never guess who's with us. Wait, Stephen, where are you?
I'm right here. Good to see you, cousin.
Just looked over at the
Stephen.
well.
Well, it was Miros that sent Stefan through, remember? I literally just re-mentioned that about the poncho.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so good to see you.
Oi.
You missed the fight, sadly.
Oh, you went and got Stefan. I thought you were just telling Stefan, look who's here, it's Miros. I was like, yeah, he sent me.
I'm dearly sorry about Alethea there. We're a bit on edge. This jungle hasn't been the nicest to us.
It's not a friendly jungle. That's the thing about most jungles, is they're not friendly. I thought I figured it out on the way by.
What took you so long? You said you were only going to be a day or two.
I would, but I was listening to the narrator. He was giving me bad tips the whole way.
Turn left at Rotten Tree Stump.
Well, as he describes his journey to you guys, I'm going to pull up the actual jungle map. Now, he knows where the actual village is, but when you go through the portal, you actually pop out, a full hex south of it. So he's only 1, 2, 3, cross the river, 4 hexes away. So while you guys were like at the far end of the river and turned around, that's when he would have popped out of the portal and then either gone up, found out from the elves where you went, or knowing the mission, because you guys were just exploring, he just picked a direction. So I had him roll a dice. Like I was going to have him wander the jungle. That's what you get for leaving the show, Ryan. And he,
Okay,
That's fine.
Just as long as you open up the map squares that he went through for us.
No,
Exactly.
that's the thing, is he rolled, I was like north 1, east 2, south 3. He rolled a 3 and he went straight through the squares that you've already opened. And came right to you. So,
Well, the great thing about them is that they weren't trying to hide the fact that they were traversing through the jungle in the first place.
exactly. Not
So it makes it really easy to follow them.
campsite.
We were able to follow all of their dysentery trails.
Yeah, and then
Exactly.
each defecated campsite. Now, even though he crossed a river, God bless him, he never got a toe wet. He built some kind of raft. He didn't want to ruin the camel or the flage.
He probably just monk leaped across it.
There was lily pads. There were stones.
Speaking of monk leaping, there is something rather different. Do you want to describe any changes in appearance beside the mess I've got you on? And Ryan, let's talk about the new and improved 6th level Muros, shall we?
What damn? 1 minute there. I had to get the book that actually has all the updated Muros into it. But he's so much cooler now. So much.
Well, didn't you take archetype dedication into another class?
I did.
You know what I'm talking
He's a druid now.
Well, multi-classing into the druid, right?
Yeah. Part druid.
Still a monk. Yeah.
In a bit.
Part druid.
Yeah.
Heart in his heart on the inside. And that's where it really counts.
Yes.
10 planet.
Yeah.
Yeah. All by himself. They're all trees now.
Look at all the happy trees.
Do you have medicine, the skill?
No.
Okay. Then I would like a reflex save for that fire damage that I owe you. Because I will give you a bonus for the coat, but you're gonna come.
No. Fair is fair.
You're gonna come
Fair
through
is fair.
chart. And how do they greet you? They put an arrow in you. Well, if you had medicine,
yeah, no.
if you had medicine, you could just.
I'd expect no better. I want this.
You could.
It's how you get stronger.
You could heal yourself on the way of the days of travel. I could hand wave it.
It's okay. It was a lesson learned.
Heroes, the dwarven monk who's addicted to being impaled.
Oh yeah, exactly. Pincushion. A 21 reflex.
It's not his first time. Yeah.
No. I disarm
I
traps
see
the
you've done
manual
this
way.
before.
What's a lot coming at me at once? What? Oh, jeez. 26 for the reflex save.
I like unwilling acupuncture is what we're trying.
I could give you 2 or 4 for that coat, but he's still short, man. So
I'm not short. I'm average for a dwarf. Shut your mouth.
60.
See, this was what I traveled through the entire jungle with the entire time.
I was his only companion. He's so fed up with me now. 20 for 5. 26 points of damage. Plus the 6 you took from her bow, or 7?
All the damage. I took all the damage. I would give it a good 40 just to make her a good even number.
You took 6 from her, so 32. 32.
Not bad.
On top of whatever you had going on. So if we bring in
my face, formerly we called it, not at this moment.
Bringing in,
we call it the site of the incident. Now,
so your new hit point total maximum is 75 because the new improved
43.
Yeah, no, I mean like your total, your max out is 75.
Yes,
because you leveled. Because we haven't talked about your level, so let's talk about
Yeah, I haven't leveled up the character sheet here yet.
Oh,
so,
okay.
1 second, I'll go grab the character sheet. I do have one done.
Okay.
1 minute.
So you guys have a lovely reunion. So back to Glug Glug. The battle is won. The foe is defeated. There's an entire party working from the elves. The elves that you and the demon hunters are afraid of. The elves that you guys are paranoid that you're tromping around in their territory. These people tell you that they're working for the elves because of some... Did you guys get into detail or just say you're working for the elves looking for cultists?
No, we'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Because we don't know if we can trust. We'll keep it vague.
Okay, all right. So,
but I will offer one of the elephant corpses for him to butcher and take back to his crew.
Okay.
You got boys in a camp somewhere to feed. There's going to be too much. Get it before
Yeah. So here's the conundrum. You were supposed to scout out any signs of the beast, report back to your party, and you guys would pick a new direction to move the camp and hunt this thing. You warn these people about the creature you're hunting, but now these people are 2, 4, 6, 8, like 10 days travel from the Elven village, or wherever it is. I guess you guys don't even know where the village is. You just know they're in Elven lands. They could tell the elves about you.
Right.
Is this a problem? Do we care? Or do you just suggest everyone go to sleep?
Oh, I don't.
Let's all have a nap. You guys all sleep. I'll just sharpen my dagger.
You guys, I'll be on watch while you guys sleep.
Yeah.
No. I had sort of asked Lobrak earlier whether the elf was in charge here. We only came here because we're chasing that demon. I lost half my, well, let me say it differently. Half my party turned back as we got to the edge of Elfin lands because they wouldn't come in. It was only my purity of quest that drove me and my compatriots into this space looking for the Kishi. We're camped a little ways up there in a place called A6. You may have heard of it. If you do, find yourselves that way.
It's not on the Good thing it's a player map. Don't tell them where you... Oh, okay, it's not on the map. That's funny, though.
You should look us up.
He points directly east. Says he's a couple of hexes away. 2 or 3. By his, if he gives you a direction in miles, like you basically tell them roughly where to find the camp, then yeah.
Aye.
Okay.
Well, again, we thank you for your assistance. Might not have been able to do it without you.
Do any of you think that this demon might have something to do with the magical disturbance?
We'll look into it for sure.
Anything's possible.
So, what exactly can you tell us about this thing? Can you give us some more details? And as he explains it to me, I will apply my occultism knowledge.
Okay.
To see if I can figure out what it is with a natural 20 for a total of 30. A lot of 20s tonight.
Okay.
Glug Glug does go on for a few minutes about the horrible murder of his nephew.
Okay.
And how that happened. I don't have that all written down here, so I don't have a description that the
That's fine.
GM would need.
No,
to fill in.
but
And he gave an earlier description of what it.
Anything you want to ad lib, but between what he describes what this thing can do and Albric filling in of like actual lore, this is approximation of what you're up against.
Oh. Oh.
A creature that is a man that is not a man.
Needs a pedicure.
However, he can fold himself up a little bit and, you know what I mean, pose as a person. Can hide the
Right.
He can hide the head behind the dreads. He can, you know, put on gloves, but so this is him sort of exposing his true nature in this picture. But yeah, Al, the hyena head, the duality of the face, you know, that kind of gives it away, and you dig deep in your lore, and it's like, oh, okay.
Is there anything I can share with him about it that he might not know?
Oh, like a legend.
Legend, sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, while I dig that up, how about we, because I'd like to give this to you directly so you can say it in your own words. Let's get back to
Sure.
Miros, the new and improved Miros.
Oh yeah. I've noticed before, but I do some druidy things from time to time.
Go on.
Oh.
Well, you said you went and got a
I
character
learned how to
sheet
talk
with-
to plants.
via spells or feats or...
I did. And I've gained finer control of my ki. I learned how to become one with nature.
Now, we just got...
And ways untold.
we just-
in body and spirit.
We just got into key with Corey's monk, where he took a feat that opened it up, and then you pick a source, whether it's occult or divine, but druids run off a primal.
Right.
So we're talking the monk side of you has opened up some key.
The druid side of me has opened up some key.
Really? And so am I going to assume that's a primal source? Because what we were just reading said it was like divine or occult.
If we must label it.
I'm just wondering where you pulled your key from, because like I said, I was literally just going over this stuff like Wednesday night with Corey, and there was nothing in there about druidic key, or if it just gives you the same key out of page like 117 or 224 of the core
I
book.
think it's just an expression he's using to describe the changes he's been through.
Oh, I know. He really hates going, this is what I took, this is how I min-maxed. He wants everything to be organic, but I'm trying to buy time, so.
No.
Spill a little bit, just a little.
No,
further.
specifically, wild shape he has gained access to.
Ah, okay. So there might be some.
And basic druid casting up to the 3rd level.
Okay. Now you could have role played that in like, you know, I've learned nature and its some of its secrets and the arts, and to cast like Albert. You know, you didn't have to just. You could have met me halfway on that one. Anyway,
We did.
What?
You know, we all know now.
Okay.
It is the way.
Okay. So, as far as Al is concerned, is there something specific you'd be worried about? Like, imagine something that runs around acting like a vampire, like it opens you up, like it slashes, the claws are really nasty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This thing.
Well, he knows that.
This thing has innate ability.
Is there
supernatural abilities?
a weakness they have that I could share with him to aid him in his hunt? Do they have maybe other tricks up their sleeves that he hasn't talked about?
His weakness, he actually does have weaknesses, and he has some really nasty offense and defenses capabilities. So where do you want to start?
I'll start with the weaknesses.
Cold iron.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
Because he's technically a fey creature.
Oh.
Not a demon. They just believe in.
So I will explain that to him as well.
Technically not a demon, though. I can understand why the demon hunters think he would. He pops out. He's got humanoid form. You know what I mean?
We're gonna have to change our name.
Yeah, the Fey Hunters just make you guys sound really, oh, yeah.
Not cool, man. Not,
not
cool.
cool.
That's what makes us like.
We hear
No,
there's a
lads.
pixie around these
What you're
parts. They
hunting-
gotta go.
What you're hunting isn't a demon at all. If you'd like to see a demon, Aris, come here, you wee one. And out of my shadow pops this little. It's a puppy, but it's like a warg puppy. So it's like a gnarly, kind of wolfy looking thing, but it's a puppy.
Yeah.
But its eyes are glowing in this ominous beady red color.
It's a demon. Glug glug, kill it.
It is a
You
demon.
killed my nephew.
No.
Oh god! If the puppy's up around your neck and has like a head out the back of yours, you're dead, man. You realize that? It's like with the snout and the yeah.
No, he just pulls his head out of my shadow. Looks at him.
The
A
kid,
submarine out of water.
the Kishi oppose as very attractive humans and can actually charm people. Then they flip their head and they have abilities to constrict, some nasty piercing damage, as well as they're rather resistant to being skewered themselves, but they have a distinct weakness to cold iron.
And they suck out your brains.
Now look who has dubious knowledge. Dubious knowledge. Yeah.
Came from a dubious knowledge.
Came from a
roll, for
dubious
sure.
source. Oakenheart's been spreading rumors across the land. Screwed up your elephant report. I mean, carnivores, come on.
So, given the fact I do have dubious knowledge, I wonder if I'm the one that named us demon hunters.
You probably hunted demons. This thing slayed a child. It fits the bill, you know. I'm sure you don't take...
Yeah, I'll go on tell him what you're looking for is not a demon. It's actually a fey creature.
I mean, you go up to a guy that looks like Legend. You remember Legend, Tom Cruise?
Yep.
You're sticking your sword at him, and he's like, no, there's an elf fey aunt on my mother's sister's side, I swear, leave me be. You know, like, it's not going to work, man. Like, just you know, you take the job, you just go.
Well, thank you. I did
And I'll
not know that.
also explain. A good blade made of cold iron usually seems to do the trick when dealing with type like that.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's exactly what my sword is made of.
Oh, fancy that.
He just thought he was really good at demon hunting, but they fear him.
Well, if they go around calling themselves Fey Hunters, the Fays are gonna hide.
Yeah,
So look,
we're demon hunters. Oh, we hate demons. All the fairies, right?
Yeah.
We lied.
It's actually the cleverest name ever.
There you go.
Madam Althea. Madam Althea? Alethea?
Monster.
Could you,
Alethea?
like,
It's all right.
Alethea?
I've seen orcs have trouble pronouncing Elven names in the past. It's nothing new.
So did DMs, but hey, yeah, we try.
Me and my group, we don't mean no harm to the elves or anything. We are just after this Fae. Could you like maybe
Which technically
bring
they
it
are
up.
subclass of.
I understand why you're here. And as long as you do not cause any serious harm to the jungle or any of the creatures minus what you hunt, I'm sure the UKJ will be fine with it.
all right, well, thank you.
And I will let them know on your behalf.
You don't have to like bring it up. Like, but if they asked you, I'm not asking you to lie.
Okay.
We good.
So earlier, Stefan, one of the dwarves, had asked you if you wish to travel with them. Where are you guys going? Are you heading back to the village to report what a whole bunch of nothing that you found so far?
That was kind of our destination.
I thought we were still searching, or were we going back?
Yeah, we were on our way back to resupply and blah, 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 blah.
Okay. Touch base. It has
And,
been like several weeks, right?
Yep.
30 days later, just so you know, we're no further better off. Maybe we'll pick a new direction. Are you sure there's cultists out here? Because I'm just saying, like, you guys have been everywhere and back, but no. All right.
But I think probably what we're going to do before we go anywhere is make camp.
Yes. Yes.
And I'll cast my cozy cabin spell.
Ooh. Combinations, Glug Glug. You are... Now, you guys see how I've opened up a teensy little square over here? Along the river, right? Like, go 4 along the river and look down. It's directly east of where you guys are.
Mm-hmm.
Right? This is where he says his camp is. So it's several hexes away, which means it's several days away. So are you guys offering camp to the newcomer, or... Thanks for taking first watch, and you lock the door, and he's stuck actually taking watch. Kill them in their sleep plan fails. What's that?
I'm happy to stay and take a watch, but I will say if I do stay the night and take a watch, I would ask for a little bit of healing if anybody has some, since I'm at 50%.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
I'll be a jerk and offer our cleric services without asking him first. Oi, Niles, get over here.
Yeah, 1 sec.
Hey, Niles, I learned a trick when I was going through the jungle. Watch this. And Rose just grabs some, like, as perceived by anyone. Everyone make a perception check.
Okay.
Is it mud or is it poop?
I'll allow it.
Yes.
21.
16.
Oh, I got a...
Yeah, but see, this is where rolling lower
something.
actually benefits you greater, if you know what I'm
23?
saying.
Congratulations, it's both.
That's great.
Dude, that
I'm
just
gonna
got
start
you.
spreading it on the wounds.
That just got you a hero point. That was awesome.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh,
It's both.
Whoa! You're putting feces on his
just-
wounds?
Takes it and starts packing it into the wound.
No,
What are you doing?
it works! Trust me! As he works it in. And he bars some, he just kind of mumbles a bit.
He did mention...
No,
he did-
no, what do you mean it cause infection? Dysentery. What the? I don't even know her.
He did.
This works.
He did say that he didn't have healing medicine, guys. Like, so
No, yeah, he doesn't have medicine. He has nature.
you guys,
No medicine.
you guys take watches.
But I'd like a little nurture.
You guys take watches, right? Out here in the jungle. And are we going to allow Glug Glug to stay a shift inside with you guys? Oh, Captain, my captain of the cabin.
Yeah. Well, first off, the cabin does have limited space. I don't think we can all actually fit it anyways.
I think
I'd be
Lobrak's on
happy
the
to sleep
porch
on top of
tonight.
the cabin.
Murdo's voluntary
sleep on
stays
its roof.
excited.
Being on
I
top
gotta
of the cabin.
roll. I
would
gotta roll
probably-
survival for making a camp or something.
Yeah.
Oh, let me help. I can definitely do that too.
22.
I gotta.
Yeah, it only fits
25.
it only fits 3, and I'm racist, so dwarves only.
But hey,
No.
Stefan made you a nice camp.
With the help of Glug Glug.
But there's 4 of us.
You don't mind me sleeping on the roof? I'll just sleep up there.
Yeah.
Oh, you sleep with me.
Kind of use some of like the
Alethea's got a
debris.
tree with the wolf.
You like those tusks?
Do you have a system about like who helped the most in the battle or something for who gets bunk space, or you know?
You said dwarves only.
Yeah.
They can Rochambeau for it.
Yeah, but like remember Joe's got that alternate racial hair thing.
Yeah, Joe counts as dwarf because
Yeah.
he got that
Yeah,
feat
yeah.
for it.
Oh yeah, he's a dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like now,
What are you talking about?
so does Stefan get points for being a good little soldier and jumping down the well and doing as he's told, or was he not that helpful in the battle because he spent most time down the well? Like, I'm just curious where Stefan is going to end up. Like, he's making the camp for Glug Glug, but he suspects it's for himself, you know?
Yeah.
Stepping like
Why do you think he's
open
doing? That's what I
stars.
say. Why do you think he's doing such a good job making camp?
Yeah. I like
Because you
the stars. I
never know.
like
Like,
sitting around the fire.
I might be in trouble. And the scene pulls out as we all sit around the campfire. And even though we made our 20s and all the awesome rolls, whoever got rubbed with poo needs to make a fortitude save. I believe that's Glug Glug. Or are going to find themselves dissed with the Terry. And we will see you next time.
With poo?
It works. It works, I
Who?
tell ya.
or new.
We'll see Pooh next time.
Oh, half a hero point. I promise I'm only gonna give out like one a battle, or gotta cut down on these hero points from. Oh, I know. We'll burn some Patriot ones. Yeah, Patriot. Oh no, sorry, they only love Star Wars enough to give you guys points. But we'll see you next. Good night, everybody. Say good night, Glug Glug.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night. Y'all come back now, you hear?